Hey y'all, if you're looking for a good place to get cheap, reliable MT, then I recommend you head over to dvdj.com. But let's get to it. You guys know I'm always testing all kinds of things, and one of those things is what plays work. Okay, how can we have success against the defense, both CPU and other user defenses? And then also what goes along with that is what kinds of things are the defenses going to do to counter this once they start to figure out what we're doing and we have some success against them. And then what kind of things can we come back with? So let's get to it. Money plays number 1. And you know what? Only I would do this. The first money play actually isn't even really a play at all. Well, I mean, I guess it's technically a play. It's kind of what I would call like a freelance play. All we need to have is a teammate in the corner, and then you'll see we have our ball handler kind of out there on the wing on the same side. And what we really want to focus on here is the defender who's guarding our teammate in the corner there. Okay, so what we're going to do is dribble at him. And then right before you get to him, you don't want to run into him and risk losing the ball, but right before you get to him, you want to have your turbo on, and then you want to double tap square, or that'd be X on Xbox. Okay, so if we have our turbo on and we're double tapping that square or that X button, it's going to have him do like a spin jumper. Okay, really important, don't hold it down because then he'll shoot a spin jumper right there. You just want to double tap it to have him go through that motion, and he'll kind of do like a head fake off the spin jumper. Okay, and this is going to cause your teammate in the corner to start to rotate up towards the wing. And once he starts to do this, once he gets behind the ball handler or just a step or two past the ball handler, that's when we're going to want to send his ass to the rim. And of course you do this by holding triangle or Y on Xbox. Now because he's the closest teammate to the ball handler, it should target him automatically when you're holding down the send a basket command. But you know what, I still point my L stick at him anyway. I just got in the habit of doing that just to be extra safe. So you could do that as well. You could point your L stick at him while you're holding down triangle or Y to make sure that it targets him and sends him to the rim. But like I said, it shouldn't matter, it should do it anyway. And then of course we're just going to wait till he's in the clear. We're going to release triangle or Y. That'll make him pass him the ball, and we got it. But doing that fake spin jumper there, you're just deliberately getting in his way, and it widens the ball handler out. He covers up a lot of space, as you can see. Just creates a big roadblock there for the defender to get around. So it really technically is kind of some illegal screen cheese. But I don't know, it's kind of just like a natural rub or brush action, whatever you want to call it. Now you might be wondering, well, why do we have to do this fake spin jumper? Can't we just go dribble over there and get in his way? And the answer to that is nah, brah. You want to do the fake spin jumper. The biggest reason is it does a great job, the best job out of any move that I tested in this situation, of protecting the ball. And also, like I said, it just creates a wider sort of roadblock for that defender to get around, as we can see. And look what this does. Look, I mean, it just automatically puts the defender in a massive trailing position. And most of the time, he's going to be not even close. And usually we'll have an easy bucket at the rim. Now, sometimes the weak side help will come. But of course, what's this going to do? It's just going to open up other things for our offense. Like in this case, opening up a shooter just happens to be James freaking Harden on the perimeter there, all alone. So however you want to slice it, this thing just flat out works. Okay, but however, of course, there are a couple things that defenses will try to do to counter this, but it's all good. We got counters for their counters. But usually the first thing they'll try to do is they'll take that defender in the corner and they'll cheat up. Okay, like you see here, they'll try to get out in front of the play. They'll try to cut him off. But really all this does is just expose him in a different way, right? Because he's overplaying. So all you want to do in this case, if he gets ahead of him like this, just hit your R1 or your right bumper to cancel the cut. Right after you do that, hold down triangle or Y again, and what that'll cause your teammate to do is cut back the other way, and now he's going to be chasing him from behind on the baseline. Now once again, he's going to be in a trail position, and of course, what's he going to have to do? He's going to have to figure out how to get around that ball handler, who will of course be there conveniently in his way. And then we just wait till the right time to release triangle or Y, pass it to him, we got it. Now, what if the defense is like, you know what, screw that, I'm not even going to get caught up in any of that chasing bullshit. So So if he starts to dribble at that corner defender, I'm just going to drop down there and wait for him at the rim. I'm not going to get caught chasing him from behind. But if they do this, of course, that's just going to open up something else for us. And that's going to be a nice little pitch pass, a little short kick out pass there for an open jumper. And because he's going to be floating out towards the wing naturally, just like always. And now what do we have? We have his defender way down there waiting for him to come to the rim. He ain't coming there because we've hit our one or our right bumper to cancel his cut, and then we're just going to pitch it back to him. And that defender is going to be in no position to get out there and get a decent contest on it most of the time. Okay, y'all, there it is. I mean, basically, one way or another, we gon' get him. But I'm really hoping to hear from you guys in the comments on this one. Really interested to know how it's going for you, how well it's working for you. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. Maybe you run into something unforeseen. Just bring it all to me. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Whatever it is. But I'm pretty damn sure you guys will find this thing to be very useful. And if you guys enjoyed this first episode, if you're ready for the next one, pop that like button for me one time. And of course, if you're not already, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and keep up on this series and everything else I'm testing. But I'm gonna hop out for now, head back down to the salt mine. But I salute all you guys, and you can catch me, you know where, right back here next time on 2K with the Popboy.